Hey there, and welcome. We're about to map out a career path that's seriously fascinating and in super high demand. So, if you're someone who loves technology and a good mystery, then you are definitely in the right place. Okay, let's dive into your roadmap to becoming a digital detective.
Really think about it for a second. We hear these stories all the time, right? A major hacker gets caught, or some key evidence gets pulled off a totally smashed phone. How how does that actually work? Well, I can tell you it's not magic. It's a really powerful and fast-growing field of expertise.
And that field? It's called digital forensics. You know, at its heart, it's all about the science of finding, recovering, and analyzing digital clues from things like laptops, phones, servers, you name it. The evidence you find could be the key to solving anything from a big corporate hack to a serious crime. So, yeah, you basically get to be a modern-day Sherlock Holmes, except your crime scenes are all digital.
Now, that all sounds pretty exciting, I know. But is this the right mission for you? Let's take a minute and see if your personality and what you're into really line up with the life of a digital detective.
First off, this isn't some tiny niche field. It is in huge demand all over the world, whether you're talking about police departments or giant tech companies. And yeah, that means good salaries and real job security. But look past the perks for a second and check out the signs on the right. If you genuinely love tech, if you get a thrill from investigating things, and if a complex problem just looks like a fun puzzle to you, well, that's a pretty strong sign you're on the right path. So you're intrigued. The mission sounds like a fit. Awesome. Now, every good detective needs a toolkit, right? In this section, we're going to talk about the essential skills and the key software you'll need to start mastering. And hey, don't worry, you don't need to be some kind of coding wizard to get started. It really begins with the basics, understanding how your computer's operating system actually stores and deletes files, getting the hang of networking concepts like IP addresses and how the internet works, and just knowing the fundamentals of cybersecurity. But honestly, more than anything, you need that analytical thinking, that ability to connect the digital dots. And trust me, you'll need a ton of patience. You could spend days, literally days, digging through data for that one tiny clue, so attention to detail is everything. Okay, now for the fun part, the tools. So how do you actually peer inside a suspect's hard drive? You use something like this. This is Autopsy. It's a super powerful, open source platform that real investigators use every single day. Think of it as your digital magnifying glass. It lets you comb through every nook and cranny of a hard drive or a smartphone, looking for clues that someone tried very hard to hide. And here's another essential tool. Wireshark. Okay, so if Autopsy is like searching a suspect's house, Wireshark is like listening in on their phone calls. It lets you capture and inspect all the data moving across a network right as it's happening. This is how you can literally trace a hacker's footsteps online or figure out exactly how a data breach went down. Okay, so you know what it takes, you've seen the tools. Now, how do you actually get there? Let's build a really solid plan. This is your academic roadmap, and it'll take you all the way from your high school classes to becoming a qualified pro. Believe it or not, your journey starts right in high school. Choosing the science stream, especially with computer science, is going to give you a massive head start. From there, you'll want to aim for a bachelor's degree in a related field. Think computer science or cybersecurity. And then after you graduate, the final step is specialization, and that's where industry certifications come in. While your degree gives you that solid foundation, these certifications are what prove to employers you have specific job-ready skills. Certs like the Certified Ethical Hacker or the Computer Hacking Forensic Investigator are super respected in the industry. They can really give you a huge leg up when you're hunting for that first job. And hey, let me give you a little pro tip here. Theory is great, but practice is where it's at. The absolute best way to connect what you learn in a classroom with real-world skills is by doing hands-on workshops. This is where you get to use tools like Autopsy on actual case studies and learn from people who do this for a living. So after all that learning and training, where does it all lead? Let's take a look at the finish line, the really exciting career opportunities, and all the different places that will be looking for someone with your exact skills. Your skills will open doors to a bunch of cool roles. You could become a digital forensics analyst, the person who digs deep into the data to find the truth. Or maybe a cybercrime investigator, working with the police to track down criminals online. You could also be an incident response analyst, the first person on the scene after a hack. Or a security consultant who helps companies prevent attacks from happening in the first place. And the demand for people like you is, well, it's everywhere. You could be working on national security cases for a government agency, protecting secrets at a major IT company, or joining a specialized cybersecurity firm on the front lines of digital defense. The options are seriously diverse.
Feeling motivated? Good. You don't have to wait until college to start. Here is a super simple 3-hour study plan you could literally start tonight. Spend the first hour just learning one basic concept. Use the second hour to watch some beginner-friendly cybersecurity videos online. And in the third hour, get your hands dirty and practice a basic skill. It's all about small, consistent steps. That's how you build real expertise.
So let's just quickly recap your immediate mission briefing. Step 1, build your knowledge a little bit every day. Step 2, stay curious. Watch content that gets you excited. Step 3, seek out guidance. Maybe find a workshop when you can. And most important of all, step 4, practice, practice, practice. That's how you turn an interest into a real skill.
And through it all, always remember the why. This isn't just about playing with cool tech or getting a good salary. As this quote says, digital forensics is not just a career, it's a mission to fight cybercrime. It's about finding the truth and making sure there's justice in our digital world.
So you have the map, you know the tools, and you can see the path ahead. The only question left is, are you ready to start your mission?